Good morning, good afternoon, good evening around the world. Welcome to Envision Racing League. I'm Brett Evans, bringing you commentary for the Hungarian Grand Prix F1 division. Now, normally I wouldn't, but considering if you can just see in P8 there's a little DNF next to my name there. I'm out of the race. So, actually, oddly enough, me and Guy are both out of the race. So, if Guy comes back into party, he's going to realise he's going to be in a commentary. I don't know if he's actually still in the session or not, but any which way, we'll cover the rest these last 20 laps in commentary just to fill the time because, you know, I don't have anything else better to do other than practice GG7 and be on top of that. So, currently our race order is Theodore Jagishi in P1, Michael Pollan in P2. Now, of course, because of my incident, the safety car came out again, so Mano and Vedran both pit for position. So Lewis Eriksen is in P3. He's a new driver to our outfit. Vedran Chubajic is in P4. Mano Beckfeld in P5. Thomas Appleton, is in P6. He's also a new driver. Eddie Bettenbauer is in 7th. And then, of course, the top 8, well, the top 10 comes with me out of the race, Dave Springer out of the race, Guy Tasker out of the race, and Alex Thomas out of the race. So, our attendance has been pretty low in the F1 division. So, as a reward to those who are tuning up, even if they are DNFing, we will be permitting them points. So, pretty much what I think we'll be making a new rule is that when grids are under 15 cars, the top 10 will score points regardless of whether they finish or not. Now, of course, that would mean, you know, people might just DNF out of the race to secure points. Well, I mean, you can go right ahead on that, but you're only guaranteeing very little. Now, I don't know if this is Michael Pollan with an actual off, but he's gone on out. It's an actual legitimate off. So, Vedran's now back up to... Man, that lag is something else. So, in any which case, Michael is still P2, but he's going to come under siege from Vedran. It's going to be very hard to sort of figure out if Michael is fighting for position or not, but at the moment he is holding down second place from Vedran, who is probably the form runner of today's race. Theodore started on the back foot. He's recently been in for a pit stop. Michael goes wide. Vedran tries to make a move, but doesn't actually get the drive he wants. But I'm not 100% sure this is legit, which it's clearly not. But yeah, a lot of the drivers are going to see some things here as Louis makes a move up the inside. The number 97, that shouldn't be a 97. That's my number. But Mano swerves through. Now, actually, on the last safety car restart, Mano and Vedran made this humongous dive bomb on me, forced me to get out of the way. I'd already got a drive-through penalty anyway. I'm not 100% sure how I picked it up. I'm thinking that I got it because I missed the delta, didn't see the delta pair up and was speeding, but, you know, things happen like that. So, it's been a pretty tumultuous season in the F1 for myself, but... Sorry, just listening to the thunder out the back there. We're having had a pretty bad couple of days in terms of weather, so... Hasn't been the greatest field of things, so... Watching Lewis Eriksen here making strides as Eddie Bettenbauer is trying to make a move. Eddie hasn't actually had the greatest of seasons either. I think a podium in one race, and then from there on out, he hasn't been able to actually pull out much in the way. But hang on, here's a battle here. I think Vedran is just trying his hardest to get past this lagging Michael, but I'm not 100% sure if this is legit. We'll just wait and see. But Michael's still hanging on the inside, so... Is he going to force the issue in the brakes? Vedran tries to go deep. Mano gets hit, but doesn't look like it does much in the way of anything. But you've got to keep in mind that with F1 2021's new damage regulation or damage model, contact like that can have serious repercussions in terms of under tray damage and side pod damage, just like I did when going into turn 1 I hit the front of Mike's car. But oh, and Eddie is in the fence. He's gone as well. So the rate of attrition at the moment is immense. So, and that's going to bring out another safety car. So, the safety car, yeah, I can see now that having safety car input is being a bit subjective now. Of course, Eddie's running number 11. That's probably why he doesn't have a helmet either, because there is a glitch, still a graphical glitch in this game. And I think Eddie's about to say something there. I wonder if there was contact there between Eddie and Michael, but any which way, what are we going to see here? So we're going to see Theodore dive into the pits. Obviously, Vedran and Mano don't have to because they've already been in. Lewis Erskine is coming in. Guy, if you've got capability of replying, you can get back in the comm box. But anyway, so Michael now in, so Theodore jumping onto the hards. Of course, he does have to do that because he did start on mediums to begin with, and in the first virtual safety car, he actually put onto the mediums again. So he did have to do this. So this will compromise him a little bit. Michael Pollan obviously comes out. So Thomas Ives, who got a podium in Canada last weekend out, currently on the podium again. In fact, he'll be on course for a second place if he can hold on to this, because he's Mano is so I just got to reply to this. So, yeah, I mean, this isn't a professional commentary anyway, so if I go quiet, it's understandable because I'm just having my input on the race on the Discord. So, obviously, we are still looking to try and find more members for the league to boost the numbers up. So under safety car for the third time, I believe we have had 2 virtuals, 3 safety cars, and looks like Theodore's pitting again. I'm wondering if he's going to put on a scrub set of mediums to get to the end, as opposed to just doing a lap under the on the medium. Doing a lap on the hards just to get them out of the road, because he does have, like you say, we have to, by the rules. Oh, there's contact there between. That was Lewis and to the back of Michael Pollan. So, yeah, Michael's internet is not the greatest at the moment. So that's put. So, oh, we got Michael Pollan driving off this. Was that Michael Pollan? No, that was Mano, actually. So, Mano has gone off. And he's off again. That's into the wall with, I would guess he's got some pretty bad tyre wear. But that's gonna redefine the race field. But of course, that's gonna hurt Lewis even more. So that's a bitter pill for Mano. No, well, for Mano and for Lewis, because that means now they've got to pit under green for a front wing change. At least if it was still under safety car, it would have been. Here comes the huge downpour rain. If I suddenly go dark, it's because my power's gone out. So there could be a strong chance I might not be able to make it to the F2 commentary, but we'll see. Anyway, we're going green for the for the 4th restart of the race, and of course the back two will be in the pits. Michael Pollan currently holding down a podium position, but I'm sure he's going to be... Oh, he's fancy to move up the inside of Thomas Appleton, and I think he got it done. I don't know what happened there as such, but he got the job done. And now he goes after Veteran, but we know his internet's not up to spec, but we'll see. Oh, it's just scary. I can understand Guy's frustration a little bit. This is... I mean, I saw it firsthand at Imola at round 1, and he had the decency to let me through, but that was only because he made a mistake. So rather than protest the issue and they're having me stuck behind him like that, he actually got out of the way. So I don't think he's going to show that much luxury to everyone else. I just don't understand it as such. Maybe it's just because he's the single American in a field of Oceania and... Well, actually, technically, I'm the only Oceania driver in the field at the moment, and then it's a handful of Europeans and Brits, so... it's quite interesting to know. Hopefully with... Actually, if I'm not mistaken, isn't Michael on a PlayStation 5? I would have thought the internet would have been better for that, but he's pulled out a pretty sizable gap to Theodore, who's just now getting around... Sorry, actually, I made a mistake there. It wasn't Theodore he was going... it's Veteran that's leading the race. So, Theodore now going after Michael Pollan for a Ferrari 1-2. Michael well on his way at the moment if he can keep this up for a podium finish, which would be his first podium in a long time. But more importantly, it'd be the first one in the main division in his career. So that would be a pretty big highlight for the American driver at the young old age of 98. No, I think he's somewhere in his 40s, but still pretty young. But Theodore is ranging on the back of him, and I tell you what, based on when I was racing against Theodore in the second stint, his pace is just red hot. I just couldn't quite work out where he could find it. So we also got a battle here brewing between Mono and Lewis for what will be P6. Mono is allowed to finish, but he won't be classified. Although, little does he know, he's actually... Actually, I'll refrain from saying that for a minute, because this is quite nicely heating up. But so is this battle here. Will Michael go defensive, or will he... Theodore has a think about it, but I wonder if he just can't... Let's have a look on board and see. Yeah, it's sort of jittery. Theodore was going to try and go around the outside. I would have thought... Well, actually, I was about to say I would have thought that fresher tyres would have made a difference, but because Theodore was using his scrub set from the first stint, it's... Yeah, I can see the frustration behind a lot of people. It's just going to be... I don't know if that was legit. Now, did that cause front wing damage? We'll just have a look. Does Michael teleport back in front? No. But did Theodore pick up front wing damage from that excursion? Doesn't look like it. He might have gotten away with that. But yeah, it's very hard to tell at this point. So, we'll just see how the race plays out from here, as Veteran does the fastest lap of the race in 18.6. Qualifying was actually quite interesting. For those who didn't see on my Twitch stream, I qualified P3. It was interchanging conditions. The rain pretty much hit at a point where your first flying lap on the dry tyre was pretty much going to be it. So, hang on, I'm just going to grab my kitty. If you hear purring in the microphone, it's because she's pretty much right next to it, but yeah. So, lap 24 of 35, and it is Veteran leading from Theodore, then Michael Pollan in third, Thomas Appleton in fourth, Mano fifth, and Lewis Exon in fifth. Then our casualties are Adam Bettenbauer, yours truly, Dave Springer, Guy Tasker in 10th, and Alex Thomas, who will not score points. Well, actually, yes, he will, because Mano is a reserve, so he will score the last points position in 10th. So, we are looking for a bit more devotion in terms of racing at the moment. We are going to be opening up the floor to Season 2 registrations for next season as of the conclusion of this weekend. Obviously, I'll do it on the Monday after the GT7 Championship, where we'll open the registrations for Season 2 there. If you're watching, got Gran Turismo 7 and are looking for a Gran Turismo 7 league, well, the Envision Racing League does have one. Races at the same time as these ones, except 3 races, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and 9 o'clock New Zealand Standard Time. Everything else is sort of in between. I'm just going to go radio silent for now, and probably I'll find us in close battle. Actually, there's one. Oops, wrong controller. I'll watch this battle here between these two and go radio silent, so enjoy. Right, so I'll break the radio silence just to conclude the commentary for this event. Thanks for watching. Vedran will come around. We started the final lap, so we'll watch the final lap and then we'll call it a close. So Vedran's going to take victory. Theodore's obviously going after the fastest lap of the race. He came out just in front of Michael Pollan, who's going to take a maiden podium in the main series. Thomas Ives will have another solid result, and Lewis Erskine will finish in the top 5. Then Eddie will be 6th, I'll be 7th, Dave Sprick will be 8th, Guy Tasker in 9th, and then Alex Thomas will take up the 10. So that's your top 10. Mano 6, of course, is a reserve, so he will not score. But for Vedran Trubajic, it will be a glorious race victory for him. So I will do this long enough to get the obviously wait until we get the points or the position so I can do that for the points. So Vedran will take victory, but the question is, does Theodore have what it takes to take the fastest lap? One would suggest so, given his raw pace. I mean, he's pulled 4 seconds on Michael Pollan. So I would say without a doubt this will be the fastest lap of the race, which will bag him an extra championship point. So Theodore crosses the line and takes it with a 16.6 easily. And Michael Pollan will round the last corner to take a maiden podium. So well done to Michael Pollan, though I'm sure a lot of people won't be too pleased with his internet. And hopefully he'll get that resolved for the next event. Thomas Ives will be in P4. And then Lewis Erskine will be in P5. Anyway, we'll get that results screen up, and how much time do we have? Still got about 15 minutes roughly. Cool. So thanks for watching, everyone. Oop, pardon the noise. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we will see you at our F2 commentary in 15 minutes. So thanks for watching.